I am making everything we need to have meatball subs. I melted some butter and added a couple cloves of grated garlic. And for the rolls, I tore out the tops and I put the chunks on the pan with the rolls. And I'm brushing everything with garlic butter. Okay, that's all the garlic butter. So I'm gonna put these into the oven at 375 degrees for about 10 minutes just to get them nice and golden. While the rolls are in the oven, I'm gonna make the meatballs. I've got a bunch of ground beef in a bowl and I'll add breadcrumbs and then milk. And the breadcrumbs are already starting to absorb that liquid. That's what you want. And then beaten egg. Now I've got some grated onion. I also added some grated garlic and a whole bunch of minced parsley. Then just salt and pepper. Very, very simple, very, very tasty. Basically, you just wanna smush and mush until everything looks like it's mixed and you don't see any ground beef that doesn't have the breadcrumbs and parsley mixed in. Okay, that mixture looks fantastic, so I'll start forming the meatballs. I'm using a handy scoop. Just makes it easier to get all the meatballs the same size. And then just roll it back and forth until it's pretty round. Okay, that's the meatballs. So now I've got to wash my hands, take the rolls out of the oven, crank up the heat to 450, and I'll bake the meatballs for 25 minutes for the first stage. The first stage of the meatballs is over, and they look great. Basically, I've got the oven really hot because I want to replicate frying the meatballs in oil. So I've just got 2 jars of good marinara sauce, and I'm just pouring them over the meatballs. A lot of times when I make meatballs, I do it on the stove top in a big pan, but it's really a great oven meal. Oh, they smell so good already. So I'm gonna get them back into the oven for 10 more minutes. All right, the meatballs are all done. I let them cool. So while I cover them for the fridge, let me tell you what happens to them. First, I'll reheat them in the oven covered at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. Then I'll take them out and remove the foil. They look so good. Then to make the first sub, I'll load a roll with 5 meatballs and sauce, top them with sliced onion, a sprinkle of torn basil, some grated Parmesan, and fill 8 subs in total. I'll tip the sauce and the extra bread bits into bowls and serve them alongside the subs.